you will hear our wonderful M2 vendor, Mike. He's got all the knowledge, and listen close.
Thank you so very much, and an additional thank you to everyone for taking the time to be here this evening. My plan this evening is to run through all aspects of the fall product sale. We'll talk about a lot of different things tonight. We'll talk about what's new, theme, resources, the rewards the girls can earn from the program. Then we'll go through the products, the nuts, candies, and magazines. We'll talk about the online sales system. And this year we have a really cool new sales system that has an avatar that looks just like the girls can create and participate. We'll talk a little bit about the Trophy Nut order system, which is where all of the sales will get tallied and get transferred from the online system. We'll cover some of the print materials, the order card, the envelope, magazine catalog, and order forms. And then finally, we'll go over some dates and talk about the distribution and deliveries of the nut and chocolate products, and then cover a little bit of banking as well. So before we get started, I always like to point out that without the volunteers, we could never run this program. It is because of you that this is a success. And because you take the time to run this program, girls earn monies to do really cool and remarkable things, and also develop skills that will last a lifetime. This program is not only about raising money, it is also about financial literacy learning and all kinds of learning that you will pick up as part of all of the aspects of this program. And we could not execute this program or facilitate this program without the volunteers. They are a vital part of everything that happens in Girl Scouts, and we want to make sure that we're thanking you ahead of all of this for all of your effort. And we hope you enjoy not only the webinar this evening, but the program. So Trophy Nut Company and M2 Media Group are the two companies that are working together to bring you this fall product program. We have nuts and chocolates and all kinds of products, delicious products to choose from, as well as magazines that you will be able to choose from in both an online and an in-person environment. And we'll go through all of that and share with you how both of those programs work. Our goal for the fall is really very simple. We're trying to create a money-earning activity that is fun for the girls and the volunteers. We want it to be fun for everyone, easier for the parents and guardians and also volunteers, but in addition, we want it to be less work. When we say it's easier, more importantly, it's different work. We know that volunteers volunteer because they like to give up their time when it is meaningful and it's impactful to girls. We want you to be able to do that. But what we don't want you to have to do is do tallying in an online system at 4 o'clock in the morning. I don't know what all of you volunteers are doing on these systems between 2 and 4 o'clock in the morning, but we appreciate the fact that you're willing to do that. We're just trying to make your life a little easier so you don't have to do as much tallying. So we're going to rely on the tech and the systems to help us with some of that work, to alleviate some of the work for volunteers and make it easier for everyone involved. We also like this program because it's a great way to get some great startup funds. And you know that before the cookie program, we need monies to run our programs, our meetings, and this is a great way to start the year and also have great program resources. So not only are you earning funds, this program is chock filled with great program resources and activities that you could be doing with your troop or your group so that everybody is having fun and having a good learning experience. And in addition to that, earning great monies to be able to do fun and cool things after that. You also learn a lot of skills, teamwork, there's community service opportunities, girls earn really cool rewards for reaching goals, and what's also really awesome about this is when you do create goals, you get to decide as a group or a troop how to use the money that you've earned. And that is a great way to motivate people to participate, because if you get to choose why you're earning the money, everybody's motivated differently. What can you do as a volunteer? We want you to invite the troops and parents and girls to participate because we've made it easier, we made it more fun, and let them know that they can participate in this program easily. You can do the in-person option, you can do the online option, or you can do both. What we find is people who do both options together generate more funds for their troop, but all the different options are viable options to this program, and we believe that if you are reminding the troops and the girls to participate, more people will participate and have success. And because it's new, fun, and easier, we want everybody to give it a try. Some final goals to be thinking about is to emphasize the online portion. The online portion I think you're going to love, because tonight I'm going to take all of you for a tech demonstration of the online experience. Then you can encourage troop and girl and parent participation, and if you only want to do online only, that's fine. But remember, you can make the most proceeds if you do the online and offline portion. And then finally, and most importantly, we want to try to increase the girl per girl average this year. And what we find is the best way to do that is to participate in all aspects of the sale or the program, both online and offline. The theme this year is do great things, and Girl Scouts can do great things by branching out, standing tall, and giving back. And what we're trying to do is encourage girls to try new things this year. And one of the ways to try new things is to participate in this program and consider the online and offline experience. That's our patch, and our theme mascot is a giraffe. And I think you're going to love all of the rewards that you can earn this year as we get a little further into the presentation. Did you know that the average troop raised $133.29 in troop proceeds? That is a great amount of money in this council that a troop can do a lot of great things. Later on, we'll talk about fun activities, going to the zoo, sleeping with the sharks at the aquarium, all kinds of really cool activities that you can do. And when you're earning that kind of money with an effort that in the fall, this is a great way to be able to use this money for cool activities, or just use it so that when you are having meetings, you have the things necessary to have successful meetings, and then you have enough money until you get to the cookie program. The stats last year was about 2,200 girls participated. We had about 318 troops selling, and average troop sold about $1,000, and the average girl sold $142.72. That is an awesome, awesome number. And the amount of girls that sent emails out of the program last year was 1,354, which is a really high percentage when you're thinking about of 2,220, 1,354 also participated online. What we have new this year is we have new vendors. M2 Media Group and Trophy Nut Company are new vendors, and we've partnered in a way that our systems have lots of synergies. We have things like one login. We have new products with a nut allergy-free item. We have a Girl Scout and Holiday tin and a great rewards lineup. And you also get to see how we can create lots of excitement in this program with the avatar. Every girl is going to create, like the avatar in the corner of this slide, you'll be able to create an avatar that looks just like you and have lots of fun with participating in this program. We also, as I mentioned, have one login. We have the ability for parents to help us out and save time for the troop volunteers by entering the in-person orders in the online system. And all of the online orders will flow right into the tally system, so no one has to print anything out, no one has to enter any information in. If an order happens online, you don't have to do anything with it. And then finally, we will showcase, in addition to on the nut order card, all of the reward choices. You'll be able to see all the rewards online, and you'll also be able to, if you need it, our sites will be available in Spanish and in English. So we have a number of resources. So if you go to this website, and all of this information will be listed in your materials on the council website, so you don't have to take any of this down. But we have some additional learning activities at girlscoutmagazines.com/learning. We have a goal chart, and we have activities for beginners, advanced activities, and also activities that you can do in the online site. And we show you all of the patches that you can earn, and we talk a lot about the 5 skills that the girls can learn in the program. We have additional resources at TrophyNutOrders.com. We have a participation certificate that can be filled out online and handed out to the girls that participate. We have a safety and selling tip handout that you can make sure that all the parents and the girls know about how to be safe while selling and participating in this program. We have an additional goal chart where you can set your goals, and a branch out budget worksheet where you can create a budget based on what you're trying to accomplish. So let's say you wanted to swim with the sharks at the aquarium, you'd be able to figure out how much that cost and then figure out what everyone would have to sell so that you can actually have the program pay for it. That budget worksheet is a great way to create a an experience for the girls on how to create a budget and actually earn the monies to be able to do cool things very easily. We also at TrophyNutOrders.com, we have some thank you cards, and you can print those thank you cards out. If you have someone who bought some things in person, or you want to email somebody a thank you card, this is a great way to print out or email someone a thank you by going to TrophyNutOrders.com. We always want to say thank you to family members and friends that participate in this program. Some of the rewards you can earn this year: a cool giraffe, a great t-shirt that says keep calm and stand tall, bracelets, flashlights. We have Nutty Bucks and iTunes gift cards and Best Buy gift cards, Barnes & Noble gift cards, a Wii Fit and a Fitbit. Just awesome rewards this year in our lineup that the girls will earn for selling both magazines and nuts in this program. On the back of the Nut Order card, you have all of the rewards chosen, or all of the rewards pictured, and you can actually choose them ahead of time as you're trying to think about your goals. So we have little check boxes next to them that you can pick ahead of time, so that when you make your decisions about what you want to earn, your troop and parents know exactly what you wanted to earn as far as the program goes. But we have 7 different patches that you can earn. We have a troop-to-troop patch for selling military items, military nut items, and you can make those reward selections and see all those cool items. And you'll notice, even on the back of the Nut Order card, we point out right here how you can participate online. So while you're out selling your nut items directly to family and friends, you could also have the online system working for you to increase your sales. Here's what our patches look like. They all fit together. They are really, really cool. In a couple of moments, in a short while, I'll talk a little bit more about this patch right here. But the girls will earn the Branch Out patch, Stand Tall patch, Do Great Things patch, and Super Seller patches. Awesome patches. But this patch right here is the coolest patch of them all, because that patch will have the avatar that the girls create. So they'll create an avatar with their uniform. Once they create that avatar, they'll be able to have that avatar pictured on a patch with their name, and it's the most customized, unique patch that you'll ever see. And that personalized patch will be like nothing the girls ever have received before. And we find that last year when we launched the personalized patch, we had girls participating at whole new levels because of that really cool patch. Girls love patches, but they especially love a patch that they designed with their avatar and their name, and that's unique to them. There is no other patch like it. It is one of a kind. It is mailed directly to parents and girls. So once you earn it for selling 6 magazines and 24 nut and candy items, you'll have that mailed directly to your home. So the system will tell you you've earned it. It will ask you for your address, and we will mail it directly. So troop leaders, you don't have to hand that out. It goes right to Elizabeth, and it goes right to her home, and that's for selling 6 magazines and 24 nut and candy items. And that's a combination of online and offline sales. So you'll earn that whether you sell things online or you sell things online plus offline. Nutty Bucks are also in the lineup. They can be used lots of different ways. I'm going to ask Christy to just share a moment on how these Nutty Bucks can be used in this program, and we have $10, $20, and $25 options.
Okay, our Nutty Bucks are just like our cookie dough. You can use them in the shop. You can use them to pay for council-sponsored program, and then you can also use them for camp. They'll be good through April 1st, so it'll be just in time to register for camp and combine with your cookie dough.
Fantastic. This is a great way if you're looking to, instead of rewards, as a way to earn monies to be able to do even cooler things as part of the program. So there's 2 ways to sell in this program. I've mentioned it a few times. We can sell in person with the order card and the catalog, magazine catalog and order forms, or we can sell online by creating our own avatar and storefront. The cool thing about the in-person and online sales is that we find when girls do both, they actually sell more, because you can let the online system do work for you while you connect with family and friends that you might not have their email address or might not be connected on social media. Those in-person orders also, there's lots of learning experiences associated with that. Being able to present to someone or pitch something is a great way, and to feel confident when you're in front of people to present your case. So this is a great way to sell in person and online. And what we're teaching girls is that many businesses now have an in-person store where you can visit and an online store where you can visit. And by having both, we are maximizing sales and helping our family and friends support our programs. So the envelope that all the materials would be in looks like this. On the front of it, it has 4 steps. The 4 steps are how to participate in the online program. So you go to that web address, you create your personalized storefront, you're going to send emails, and you're going to take that catalog code and put it on the front of your magazine catalog. Inside this envelope is a nut order card, a magazine brochure, and order forms. And the order forms are for placing orders for the magazines. All your nut items get placed on the nut order card. On the back of the envelope, we have some of the rewards pictured, and we also have the learning activity that I mentioned earlier that you can go and visit, and you can print out the goal chart or see all the cool learning activities. It shows you your personalized patch for selling 6 magazines and 24 nut items, and you can see all the cool rewards that you can earn, and everything is in one place. This is the catalog that's inside that envelope. The catalog has all the magazine items to choose from. We added a little feature to the front of the magazine catalog by putting a catalog code, and the catalog code gets entered right in the bottom right-hand corner of the catalog, and you'll be able to get that catalog code from the online system. So once you participate online, send your email, share on the social media, take the catalog code, write it here. That way, if you want Uncle Mike, you can go talk to him at his house. Hey, Uncle Mike, would you like to buy any magazines? He can take that catalog, find the magazine he wants, go to the web address right here, and enter that code, and still make it to your storefront to see your personalized avatar and all the cool things. So this becomes a sales tool that you can do in person where people can place their orders online. If you don't have the ability to place your order online, that's okay. We have order forms. The order forms look like this. You can fill up to 3 magazines per order form for a given address. All of the instructions on that order form are on the back. So if you're having any issue with filling it out, no problem. Just look at the back. It will tell you exactly what you have to do to fill out that order form. I recommend, though, that people, if you can, place your orders online. People get their magazines faster. We have less mistakes. Money's collected so the girls don't have to do that, and it saves everybody time. You could still use your order form, and you could still collect the money up front. But if you do it online, you're going to have much less work to do as a troop, much less work to do as a girl and the parents, and people will get their magazines much faster. So consider the online and use the code on the front of the catalog, and you can help Uncle Mike place his order online and not have to use the order form. Now let's talk about when we're selling things in person and online, let's talk about our products, because our nut order card is really, really, really cool, and there's lots of good products to choose from. First and foremost, we have the mint trefoils in our Girl Scout tin. This is also a bank. We always point out that our tins are made in the USA, and it's limited edition. And if you haven't had our mint trefoils, they are awesome. They're individually wrapped. They really make a great gift, especially for that favorite Girl Scout in your life. We have the holiday tin. It is a recipe for making a snowman tin, and this is a great item with chocolate-covered pretzels that you can use as a gift for people at the holidays, and chocolate-covered pretzels are such a popular item in our lineup. We also, for the first time, have a nut allergy-free item. This is the fruit snacks, and they are made with 100% fruit and vegetable juice, and they are 20 individual packs. And what we love about this particular item is I'm more of a fan of nuts and chocolates than I am of fruit snacks, but these are really the best fruit snacks you'll ever eat. And it's great if you're having a troop meeting or for lunches or on the go. It comes in a box, 20 packs. It is a great way to support the Girl Scouts and have product to share at your troop meetings or bring to lunch every day. Another great item is the cracked pepper and sea salt cashews. We love these unique flavors, and I warn you, if you eat this product, you will become addicted. So make sure you order more than 1 can. Then we have chocolate-covered almonds and cashews, which are very popular items in the lineup. We have honey barbecue snack mix and cranberry trail mix. So really different options for all of our friends and family. And by having lots of options, we find that people purchase more. We have chocolate-covered raisins, which are huge. We have double-dipped chocolate peanuts and spicy Cajun. In addition, we have lots of box chocolates, dark chocolate sea salted caramels, pecan caramel supremes, peanut butter monkeys, and dulce de leche daisies. These are really awesome. Those dark chocolate sea salted caramels are one of my favorite items. Give them a try. We introduced them last year for the first time, and they were a huge seller in every single council. Give them a try. Everybody loves them. And I also love the peanut butter monkeys because not only are they cute, but they taste really, really good. So check out all the box chocolates. Check out all of the nut and chocolate items. We have lots to choose from. In addition, we have another great item to choose from, which is our Troop to Troop product donation. So let's say someone you're talking to doesn't want to buy a nut item. That's okay, because maybe they are allergic or they don't want to, and or for dietary reasons. So you can tell them that they can support their military. With 12 or more orders, the girls will earn this patch if they support the military in this program. But here's the coolest thing. I was at a council in El Paso, Texas, and I got to see a video of troops that were getting ready to be deployed overseas who were receiving cookies and nut and chocolate products. They were receiving them, and they were so happy to get these products. So when you participate in this part of the program, not only are you earning great monies for your troop, you are really making a difference. This product is something that makes the military very happy when they receive it, and it is something that when you're doing this and earning monies for your troop, you're also doing something really great for our military, and we should all be supporting our military. So this is a nice way to get customers to buy additional items and support our military, and it's such a great thing for our troops overseas. We were talking about the nut order card. Everything I talked about a moment ago is placing your orders or in person. So when you're in person and talking to Uncle Mike and Grandma, you'll place your orders on the nut order card. You do not place these orders, these orders won't be placed online, and any online orders don't get placed on the nut order card. The only thing that gets placed on the nut order card is a product that you sold in person. You sell it in person, you're going to collect the money for that order, and you're never going to put it on the nut order card. So we have it right here so that everyone knows, do not take any of your online orders and enter it on your nut order card. They will remain in the system, and we will tell you what to do with the order card orders shortly. I'm going to stop for a minute and just check on some questions. Seems like we have a few, and then I will dive back into the rest of the program. Let's check out the questions really fast. Will there be booths like there are for cookie sales? Christy, I'll let you handle that question.
No, there will not be booths. This is a pre-order, so they actually buy them and pay for it up front, and we only order to the amount that they've paid for. So we don't order any extra product.
Fantastic. Okay, so I'm going to keep powering on. We will have more time for questions. So as you come across a question that you need to ask, don't worry. We will make sure that we answer questions as we go along. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to talk to you a little bit about the online program, because the online program is really exciting this year because you get to create an avatar that looks just like you. And we have online nuts and candies, also magazines, and all kinds of cool items to choose from, and you get to create an avatar, as you can see, that looks just like you. Later on, I will talk about the fact that these shoes, we had two choices the first year of the program. Here's one choice and here is the other, and I will show you a little bit more about that in a couple of minutes. To get started, parents and girls go to this website, girlscoutmagazines.com/GSHG. You don't have to write that down because that address is on the front of the envelope. That address is on the nut order card. That address is listed on your council website. So you can find this website very easily, and when you go to that website, you will land on the page that I'm going to show everybody right now. So I'm actually going to take us live online right now, and this is not Historic Georgia's website. This is another council website, so we're using this as an example. The site hasn't gone live yet. The site will be telling you more about the dates at the end of the program. But I want to show all of you what the online experience looks like. So first and foremost, everyone will land here. They will land at the website landing page, and you'll have two choices. Either if you've been here before or your first time. When people click this, everyone will be here for the first time because this is a brand new program. So you will not click on been here before, you will click first time. Once you've registered for the first time, then every time you come back, you'll click login because you've been here before. So we'll click register, and I'm going to quickly just enter a little bit of information about me, and I'm going to create an email address. I'm going to sort of make it up. I always make up email addresses as we're doing this program, and then I always copy and paste it. I remind everyone, when you're to confirm your email, you're not supposed to do what I'm doing right now. You're supposed to make sure you type it in twice. Then we'll create our password, we'll confirm our password, and we will read the GSUSA Internet Safety Pledge, and we'll click the box that we've read it, and then we'll click Sign Up. Once we click Sign Up, it will take us to the Basics page. In the Basics page, a video will play. And I'm going to let that video sort of get started, and I'm going to stop it. I'll let it play for a second, and then I'll stop it.
Thank you for participating in the Girl Scout Magazine program. Here's a way for you to be unique as you individualize the tools you will need for online sales. As you move through the activity, be sure to consider the 5 skills that help you become a business success.
So I'm going to stop that video and tell you a little bit more instead of playing the entire thing, because you'll all get to see it. But basically that video plays, it talks about the next steps we're about to take. It talks about how we'll learn the 5 skills: goal setting, decision making, money management, people skills, and business ethics. And it will also remind us of all of the things in the program that we need to do to make our program a success. So when you land here, the video will automatically play. Once the video automatically plays, you'll know what to get started on doing. First and foremost, you're going to enter your troop number. I'm going to pick my troop number, Troop 20,000. One of the things I joke with people about, since we have lots of volunteers on the line, volunteers, I don't know if you know this, but your parents don't always know their troop number. Help us out. Please remind parents to come to the site with their troop number, and please remind them to make sure they choose it. We're loading up all the data into the system, so you'll be able to pick your troop number. However, please have them try to remember it, but if they don't, it's not that big a deal, because we have this really cool thing that says, I don't know or see my troop number. So let's say a parent and the girl gets ready, comes here, and she can't remember. No big deal. You check that box, you enter your name, and you move on. And what happens is the council gets an alert, and the council can look up the girl and find out what troop she belongs in. So we have a provision to help with that if that happens. In the meantime, I'm going to pick Troop 20,000. I'm going to enter my name. I should probably do Kira. So my niece Kira I will be talking about as we go through this. And Kira Donnarumma is my niece, and she consults on this program. Then once you've entered your troop and your name, we ask you 3 questions. What does being a Girl Scout mean to you? I can help other people. I can make the world a better place. I can become a leader. It's important to set goals. The amount shown below will earn you the personalized patch, but you can increase it if you need additional money to achieve your goals. This council is showing at $300. Your council is doing this for 6 magazines and 24 nut items. So we will have 6 magazines and 24 nut items listed. What does your Girl Scout team plan to do with the money earned from your product sale? I always do swim with the sharks. Oh, no, sorry. Sleep with the sharks. I sometimes make that mistake. I want to point out to everyone right now, it is never a good idea to swim with the sharks at the aquarium, but it is very cool to sleep with the sharks at the aquarium, because I was running through all of the different goals that the girls had set the first year we ran this program, and my favorite was sleep with the sharks at the aquarium, because that sounds so cool. And it's important for the girls to set goals, because Uncle Mike and Grandma, while they love nuts and chocolates and they love buying magazines, what they love more than anything else is helping their niece or their granddaughter sleep with the sharks at the aquarium. Not swim, but sleep with the sharks at the aquarium. So by answering these 3 questions, we created a cool paragraph that shows up on your storefront. Being in Girl Scouts, I can help other people. We do fun activities and help the community while learning important skills that will help us forever. I'm trying to sell $300 to help Girl Scouts and so that our troop can sleep with the sharks. Will you please help by shopping in my online store? Thank you. That shows up on your storefront. So now that we've entered the basics, we move on to the next step. The system stops us for a minute. Is that you? Are you Kira Donnarumma? Are you in Troop 20,000? Did you review your personalized paragraph? Did it explain the importance of what you're doing? What's cool about our system is that you can go back and fix anything, or you can proceed to the next step. If you want to go back and fix it, you click Go Back and Fix it. If you want to proceed, you move on to the next step. The next step is the coolest step in the lineup, which is to create your Me Too avatar. And creating your avatar is so much fun because we have cool hairstyles hair colors. I run through them all. I love the red. You have eye shape, eye color. You can have all different face shapes. I always like to go with the braces because if you have braces, we have you covered. Then you can look at your body type. You can be shorter. You can, we tried to create this program so that every girl in every council could create their avatar. And what we find is that in this program, we have a wheelchair, if you have girls in your troop that are in a wheelchair. We also had a girl last year who had alopecia. She was bald, so she called us and said, you don't have the ability for my daughter to make her avatar, so we added that to the system, and now we're adding more and more features every day. And what's cool about this is between the head and the body, you can make 272,000 unique avatars. Once you create and add the clothing, we can make 1.4 billion unique avatars. And you can put your uniform. We have different bottoms. You can do skirts and you can do pants. Here's a really interesting thing that I wanted to share with all of you because my niece is the one who consults me on all things related to the avatar. And my niece is really high on making sure we have lots of features so that everybody can create one that looks just like them. And she's also all about the accessories and the shoes. So my niece said to me, Uncle Mike, can you please add some different shoes to the lineup? So I said, okay. So the first year we had these shoes and we had those. And my niece said to me, Uncle Mike, I loved creating my avatar, but Uncle Mike, 2 pairs of shoes, really? And I said, so Kira, what would you like to see? And she said, I'd like to see some Uggs, some Converse style shoes, some Crocs, some sparkly flats, some Tom style shoes, and most importantly, she wanted to see flip-flops, but she wanted to see flip-flops in 3 different colors because Uncle Mike, not everybody likes pink like me, so we have blue, pink, and purple on the flip-flops. So we have lots of choices for shoes. The other thing we got lots of comments about last year is that last year we only had a skirt as a choice. We didn't have pants. And when we made our skirt as the only choice and no pants, we had people call our customer service line and said, could you please add pants to the avatar? So this year we did. So you can choose pants, skirt. You can choose accessories like glasses, sunglasses. My niece Kira told us that she wanted to see star-shaped sunglasses. So we added those. They were the #1 chosen accessory to this program. So we now listen to everything that Kira says, and she was working for free before, but now she is definitely getting paid. So she is a really great consultant. She's a Girl Scout in Long Island, New York, and she's been really helpful in helping us create this fun experience. So now we've created Kira's avatar. We'll move on to the next step. You could skip this step, but nobody does. Click to the next step. And now we can personalize our storefront even further. And personalize our storefront, before you get to do that, is you're reminded you got a virtual reward. So you can successfully create a reward that's been placed in your room, and you'll go check out your room a little bit later on. I'm going to click close, and now I'm going to personalize my storefront a little bit further. First and foremost, you can upload a photo or a video. We remind the girls that a photo is a selfie because selfies are way, way cooler than photos. I'm going to take a minute and upload a photo here, and I will actually upload a photo of myself so that everybody can see who's talking this evening. And there we go. I upload a photo. And then once you upload a photo, you can decorate it. So we found that with this program, in addition to uploading your photo, that's me, hello everyone, you can also decorate it and put flowers or hearts or stars or clouds and really have a little bit of fun. Once you upload that photo, you can, if you don't want to upload, you can actually take it with your webcam. So there's a lot of different ways to just create your selfie and decorate it. So now you save it. It shows up on your personalized storefront. You can also upload a video. If you want to share with everyone what you're going to do with the money you earned, you can upload a video, and we have an instruction guide. We have a sample script and some safety information on how to create a safe video and really let your family and friends know what you're going to do with the money. Last but not least, we show you what your patch is going to look like. There's the avatar we created. There's Kira's name. Kira is great. And that patch you will earn for selling 6 magazine items and 24 nut items. And if you sell both of those, you're going to earn this really awesome patch as part of the program. I point out one thing about our cool personalized patch. You'll notice that it has Kira's name on it. Kira is great. We are very sensitive to making sure girls are safe. So this patch can be chosen once you've earned it. It will pop up a box and tell you, hey, you've earned the patch. Please give us your address. And then you'll be able to choose between your first name or your initials, so that if it's being worn on your uniform, if you don't want your name showing, you can choose your initials instead. So that will come only after you've earned it, and we show it to you before to show you how cool the patch you're going to earn will look. Now that we've personalized our storefront, we move to the next step, which is to promote our campaign to family members and friends. You can import your contact list, or very simply, you can type in 12 email addresses or more of family members and friends. You put in their email address, and once you do that and you do 12 or more, you're going to earn a reward. We give you the branch out patch just for plugging in 12 emails. Once you plug in 12, it will tell you you've earned your reward, and that we point out two things here. One, when you type in your emails, it takes 90 minutes to deliver. What we do is we verify that the email addresses are valid before we send them out. So that takes a little bit of time, and then that way your emails go out, and once they deliver, parent, family, and friends can start buying. Most people receive it sooner than that, but it can take up to 90 minutes to deliver. The other thing I point out here is that we only are asking for the email addresses of adults over the age of 18, and we always treat email addresses with the strictest of confidentiality. We do not use emails for any other purpose other than this campaign for this opportunity to support the Girl Scout, that specific Girl Scout. We do not ever send anybody an email, and we do not save or sell our email list. It is simply for this program, and our contract with the Girl Scout Council and GSUSA doesn't allow us to do anything else other than this program. Now that we've uploaded our emails, you click Launch Your Campaign. You must enter one or more emails to proceed. You've currently entered one. If you enter 12 or more, you'll earn a reward. You can go back and enter more emails or proceed to the next step. And that is how simple it is to set up your personalized storefront. So here's a few more steps you can take to even increase your sales further. Once you've created your storefront, you could share it on social media. You could share your magazine storefront and your nut storefront separately, and people can then, that are connected to you on social media, Facebook, Twitter, and Google+, can purchase via the link that you have shared on social media. This is a great way to increase your sales. Girls who shared on social media last year increased their sales by 60%. In addition to being able to share on social media, we have a couple of other things. Remember the code I told you about earlier? That's the code that you can write on the front of your catalog. So when you're out selling in person, you can now hand a catalog to Uncle Mike, say, Uncle Mike, flip through it, check out, see what you'd like, then go to we have to go to this web address, use this code, and then you can actually shop in my store, and you had some time to look at the catalog. Catalogs are great drivers to people to place their orders online. And in addition to that, we created a one-page flyer that you can print out off the system that will allow you to go to this web address, plug in that code, or use that QR code, and family and friends, while you're out selling your nut and chocolate items, can take this flyer, take it home tonight, plug in the store, plug in the code, and actually buy and support you later on. So it is a way we use this one-page sales flyer and the code to drive magazine sales when you're in person online for people to place their orders. Now let's go check out a few other things. Let's go check out our room. We told you earlier that you're going to have a really cool room. Our room has awesome stuff in it, like all kinds of virtual rewards that you can earn. You can even earn a pet giraffe if you reach your sales goal. And you can earn all kinds of cool things. Just click on the question marks and it'll tell you what you're going to earn. This might take a minute, but I'm going to click on View Your Troop Photo. In addition, we also put in the system the ability for the girls to see all of their friends in their troop and what their avatar looks like, and it creates a group photo for you to be able to print out, download, copy, put in a picture frame, have a little fun with. The nice part about this photo is that the photo also shows, in addition to all the girls, we also show all of, if there's a troop leader who creates their avatar, which we're going to tell you a little bit about later on, because we let the troop volunteers and the service unit volunteers get in on the action. You can create your avatar, but you can also see all of your different friends' avatars, what they look like. And you'll notice that Maddie, there's Maddie. Maddie is the girl who had alopecia. So you have all different kinds of avatars created, and we also, there's my avatar, so you can join in on the fun if you are the troop volunteer in charge of this program. The last thing we're going to do is we're going to go check out our campaign page. Once we do that, you can see our goal chart. You can add additional girls. So if you have siblings, you can click on Add Another Girl Scout and use the same login. We have the promote patch for sending 12 emails, the personalized patch, and when you click on that little button, it tells you how to earn it by selling $300. In your case, it's 6 magazines and 24 nut items. You can print the flyer. You can print out your sales reports. You can go visit your room, print out your avatar, check out your emails. This will tell you if people were sent and purchased. I always joke, if Uncle Mike is showing as green, that means Uncle Mike opened the email and he didn't buy. If it shows blue, it means he bought. So when you check out Uncle Mike, if he's showing green, call him up and say, Uncle Mike, I know you read that email. Make sure you get in there and make a purchase. And it's a great way for you to check on your orders and see if any of your emails bounced so you could resend them if you didn't spell it correctly. The other things, the 2 new features this year that we want to share that we're really excited about. First is our physical rewards. And what that is when you click on that, it will show you all of the rewards you can earn in the system and what you have to do to earn them. So it will show you all of the rewards online. We did this for a couple of reasons. We did it, one, because we think it's cool to show all the rewards you can earn not only on your nut order card and your envelope, but also in the online system. But even better, what it will tell you is the rewards that you earned. So if you earn rewards, you will see the rewards you've earned, and it will tell you if there's an action required. So since this is a new campaign, I haven't earned any rewards yet. But if I had earned a reward, it would tell me, let's say I earned the t-shirt, it would tell me to click on it, and it would tell me that I needed to pick my t-shirt size. So what we've done is we put in the system the ability to tell you when you've earned a reward and what it takes to choose, if it's a choice item, that you can choose from one or the other. So all of your earned rewards, you'll be able to see that, and you'll be able to choose them. In addition, we've added one additional feature to make life easier for all of our troop level volunteers. So every year when a troop volunteer participates in this program, all of the offline in-person sales, all the girls and parents hand those to the troop leader. Troop leader enters them into the system and then has to go and double check all those orders. So once they get those materials, they enter them and they double check them. So this year we're trying to make it a little easier for all the troop level volunteers, and we're making it so that the troop level volunteers, we're going to ask the parents to give us a hand. So a parent, once they're done with their in-person sales, they're going to get an email reminder that says, click on Manage Your Paper Orders and enter your in-person sales into the system. Once they get that email, this will pop up, and it will tell you when you have access to this. We'll tell you a cutoff date, and that cutoff date will be when you can enter your orders. You'll type in all of your nut items, including your Care to Share or Troop to Troop program. Once you do that, you'll click Update. There'll be an Update button right here, and when you click that, you will have entered all of your nut and magazine online orders into the system, and you'll be able to see all of what that looks like. And I'm going to show you a slide in a couple of minutes to show you exactly what that looks like. But we did it so that the parents can help the troop volunteers by entering it into the system. But the troop volunteers still need to double check, and I'm going to show you in a few minutes that the troop volunteers can edit those orders, can add to them, can enter new ones after the parents have done it. So what we're doing is we've created an experience that allows the parent to help volunteers enter the orders, but the volunteers still have to check them, have to verify them. So troop leader and volunteers are still going to collect the orders, they're going to collect the money, and they're going to go in and double check it. So I'm going to show you that in a couple of minutes. Last but not least, you can view your personalized store. I'm going to just hit it really quickly and show you that the video will play at your personalized store, and all that personalization we put here will be showing. A great video that also has closed captioning will be here, and that video will play, letting Uncle Mike know all the cool things that we'll be able to do in the program. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to jump back to the PowerPoint for a couple of minutes and sort of take us through the rest of the program. So I'm going to point out here that we have, I'm going to run through all the slides that I went through earlier. So there's your landing page, basics, Before you proceed, create your avatar for everyone, lots of different choices. You can create your, you can unlock virtual rewards. You can see the patch you've earned for 6 magazines and 24 nut items. You can upload a selfie and a video for friends and family to see. You can decorate your selfie with cool things. You can promote your campaign by importing your contacts or entering your emails. You can, this is what the email looks like that goes to Uncle Mike. You'll notice we have Visit My Magazine store and Visit My Nut and Chocolate store. We give Uncle Mike the opportunity to buy both magazines and nuts, and he can choose which one he likes. Once he buys one product, he doesn't get that email anymore. Once he buys both products, we stop sending him emails altogether. Once you've shared on social media, once you've sent out your emails, you'll share on social media. Remember, I said earlier that Facebook was the reigning queen of social media shares. Last year, 96% of the shares were done on Facebook, 3% on Twitter, and 1% on Google+. This is what our Facebook share looks like. We put the avatar and the message and the link all in the link, and you're able to then add some thoughts of your own. Please help us reach our troop goal, and then that way you can share on social media for friends and family to buy. I pointed out that you use your catalog code and your printout to sell people magazines in person by allowing them to go online and place their order. That's what the flyer looks like, and it's a great way to hand out that flyer while you're out selling your nut items and chocolate items in person, and you can leave this behind for people to be able to purchase later. This is what the campaign headquarters looks like. It has all of your top sellers, all the cool things I mentioned earlier. You can add additional participants, see your physical rewards, see all the things you get to earn, and view your storefront, all kinds of cool things like that. This is what your in-person parent nut order card and magazine order card looks like. You're going to plug in the number of magazine subscriptions, the number of dollars, and you're going to hand those magazine order forms. This is only for the magazine order forms. Anything that happens online, you don't have to worry about. Anything that happens on an order form, you're going to plug in the numbers here. You're going to plug in the total number of magazine subscriptions in dollars, and then you're going to hand those magazine subscriptions and dollars to your troop volunteer. Then you're going to plug in all your nut items. Once you plug that in, you're going to hand your nut card and your money to the troop person, and you will have all of this entered so that the troop person, troop volunteer, can edit, double check, make sure everything is entered properly. Or if, let's say, you don't have access to online, no big deal. Hand the nut order card and the magazine forms to your troop volunteer, and when you do that, they will enter it online for you. So it's not like a troop person can't enter them online. We're just trying to help the troop people out, the troop volunteers out, by making sure that we can help them by entering online if we have access. Remember the rewards and patches, they all show online. I mentioned those earlier. Our room and the cool things that go on there. Our group and troop photo that you could see, and the troop volunteers can join in on the fun. You can print out all kinds of reports, magazine sales, nut sales. We even have nut sales in different formats, which we're going to talk about in a couple minutes. If you have siblings, you can manage them with individual accounts. So when you log in, you create one account, then you add another girl, and then you'll have this page where you can manage each of your Girl Scout accounts very easily by logging in here and clicking on the account you want to view. Our storefront, as we mentioned earlier, in addition to all the things I showed you when we took a look at it, we also have a spot for top supporters. I always like having this on every single storefront because right here we pictured Uncle Mike and Grandma. Uncle Mike and Grandma are listed as top supporters. We do that in a very cool way. If Uncle Mike buys something, we ask him, would you like to be listed as a top supporter? We ask Grandma, would you like to be listed as a top supporter? And if they say yes, we add them and we list them as a top supporter. If in fact the Uncle John and the other grandma were to land here, I assure you Uncle John will be buying something because Uncle Mike and my brother John, we definitely like to compete to see who loves Kira more. And Uncle Mike always wins and beats Uncle John. So this is a way to have a little fun, show our top supporters, but we never show the dollar amount. We always show just the name, and we ask your permission to list that. That's a picture of Kira. your nut store has all of the video, picture, message, support, all listed there. And then when you check out, we ask you we let you know you'll receive an email confirmation, and we ask you, do you want to be notified of Susie's progress, and do you want to be listed as a top supporter? We ask you those two questions. Once you get those two questions, you'll click them, you'll click sign up, and then you'll either get an email once a week letting you know how well Susie's doing, and you'll be listed as a top supporter. Right here is earlier I showed you what the nut option or what the email looked like that had the choice of nut and magazine store. So when you click on the nut store, you land here. So it says, if I say view my nut store, you come here, because we have two choices for the nut and chocolate store. First and foremost, we have a way for you to place your orders online and save the shipping cost. And what's great about this program is that you would basically, when you click save the shipping cost, you're basically saying, I would like to make a promise to purchase nuts and chocolates. I will pay now by credit card and coordinate with Emma and her parent or guardian to pick up the products in person. There will be no shipping charges. This is perfect for people who live close to Emma. And that way, you can place your order online, and you can save the shipping cost by coordinating with Emma and her parent or guardian for delivery and for pickup. So that way, you don't have to pay for shipping, because sometimes shipping can be a little bit expensive. However, if you live far away, if you live in California, obviously you have to get your product somehow. So you click on the box that says convenience. I prefer the convenience of paying by credit card and having products shipped directly to me. I don't mind paying for shipping. Additional products are available for this option. So you get lots of additional choices. The items in the save shipping cost match the items on your nut order card. The items in this convenience are 20-something additional items, including the items on your nut order card. So if you choose this, you get your product shipped directly and you pay for shipping. You choose this, you coordinate with parents for payment and pickup. Not for payment. Payment is done online. You coordinate with parents for pickup. So when you're taking your nut order card sales, you've already collected the money. You're distributing those products. You'll take your online nut promise sales that were paid for online, and you'll distribute those at the same time. So it makes it nice and easy to place orders, makes it nice and easy for people to use their credit card, and you can save the shipping cost if you're buying online, if you're okay with working with Emma and her parent and guardian to pick up the products in person. So your nut promise has mentions of the money's going to be collected, you're going to make a promise, you're going to have to get delivered. Once you collect the money, it will ask you to put your information. It will then also give you a confirmation to let you know that Susie's going to deliver the product. And then what we do is we send an email to the parents saying, here are all of the nut promises that were purchased, and that way you'll know you need to deliver those products and the items on your nut order card, because all of those products have been paid for. Also, nut orders shipped directly to the customer. You have a choice of being able to choose different second-day air, or you can ship with ice. We give you lots of different choices. If you want to pay for the shipping and have it shipped, there are a number of different shipping methods that you can choose. Patches and rewards, I'll point out one more time, is on the back of your nut envelope and also online and also on your nut order card. The personalized patch is a one-of-a-kind patch like you've never seen before. It has your name, it has your theme, it has your avatar that you created, and you'll earn it when you sell 6 magazines and 24 nut and chocolate items. I've never seen a patch move the needle in participation and results like a patch with your avatar and your name on it. I'm going to go a little bit further, and then I'm going to hit all the questions. So that's the girl experience. Finally, in order for the troops and service units to be involved, so all the troop volunteers that are on the line, you will receive an email that looks like this. The email will tell you to click here to create your password. Once you click here to create your password, you'll be able to log in online, and that link right here is in your email. You'll go to that link, you'll create your password, you'll use your email address and password to log in, and then you'll land on the Welcome to Your Campaign page. It will tell you some of the things you need to do. First and foremost, create your own avatar. Every year I present this program and I talk about avatars for girls, and every year volunteers always said to me, how about ours? When can we get our avatar? So we created it so that adults can get in on the action, and I hate to break the news to all of you. I think the adults like this better than the girls do. The other thing you can do is create a video. So you can get together with your troop and you can upload a video and create a marketing video that all of the customers for all the girls in your troop will see. So you can get together and create a marketing video about what you're going to do with the money. You can manage your in-person paper orders. What we do is we give the girls and the parents time to enter their paper orders, and then we lock them out. They are no longer able to enter them. When they get locked out, there will be a reminder on their site that says, you are now locked out. You can send all these orders to your troop person for them to enter it into the system. So now we have a way for them to get to you and enter into the system. And last but not least, you can view all of your reports. So when you log in, you can create your video, you can create your avatar. There's my avatar. Once you create your marketing video, you upload it, and it will replace the council video. What we have is the council video is replaced by the troop video. The troop video is replaced by a girl video. So if a girl uploads her own video, that one trumps them all. Then if a troop person uploads the video, that will go on all of the girls in her troop's website, and that will trump the council video. But if nobody uploads a video, it's not that big a deal. We put a really cool video in place for people to be able to see what is great about Girl Scouting. Now you come to the page where I'm going to click back here for a minute. You're going to click the paper order entry button. And when you click paper orders, it is going to take you to this page. The paper orders are going to be listed here, and as the girls are entering them, they're going to continue to show up. You can click on any of them and see what's being entered. You can see the totals. You'll see your magazine totals, nut totals. You can see it as it's happening, but you won't be able to edit them, and you won't be able to add any until all of the girls and parents are locked out. Once the girls and parents are locked out, they will get an email letting them know they're being locked out, and an email will come to all of the troop volunteers saying that you are now open to do edits, double checks, and enter any new ones. If you need to edit one, you just click on the row. When you click on the row, you can edit the orders, or if you have a new one to add, you click add a paper order. So let's say everybody entered their orders. We double checked all of these. Now there's a new person. Click on add a paper order. This is going to pop up. When this pops up, you're going to be able to choose from the roster. If you don't see that girl's name on the roster, you're going to click add a scout. But if you see the girl's name, you'll pick it from the drop-down box. Once you choose it from the drop-down box, you'll put that in. You'll plug in the number of Nut Magazine subscriptions, the number of dollars, the number of each of the nut items. You'll click update, and you will do the totals. This is important to remember. The in-person orders are entered in total. We're not placing an order and then placing an order later. That's why we wait till the end to do this, because we want all of the sales entered in the end at one time so that it is a total number. And remember, you can edit orders, you can fix them, you can delete orders, you can add orders, you can do all of that only after the girls are done and they're locked out. Then if you need to edit any, you just click on any of these rows and you'll be able to see your magazine sales and nut sales, and you'll be able to enter them exactly in that way. And remember, it's so simple to do. Number of magazine subscriptions, number of dollars. The order in which this goes down matches your nut order card. You click update and you're done. So it's really a simple way to enter your in-person orders. Then we also have a reward opt-out. So we have in this program the ability to earn additional proceeds if you're some of the older girl troops. We'll get into a little bit more specifics about that in a moment. But you click that reward opt-out, and when you do, it will shut off the rewards in the system, and it will earn you additional proceeds instead of the rewards. Remembering, again, that you still earn the patches even though you're not getting the rewards in this program. In addition, you can click on the nut tally system. We have a nut tally system that when you click on the nut tally system, it will take you to this page. The nut tally system is you'll be leaving the dashboard to go to the nut tally system. In the nut tally system, you can do a few things. You can print delivery tickets. You can see financial reports. You can enter payments and see online forms. So first and foremost, service units, get in there and check all of your addresses, make sure they're correct, or enter them. Troops, you can upload and you can double check the information. Once you've done that, once the nuts are being delivered and the rewards are being delivered, we have delivery tickets that can be printed out and used to distribute products and rewards both at the service unit to troops and also for the troops to parents and girls. So we make it nice and easy for you to be able to get your delivery ticket. Payments, you can do that in the system. You have the ability to enter your payments. You can double check those. You can also do a quick search for an order by clicking quick search and choosing all that information. And you can even communicate using our messaging system to be able to, between council, service unit, and troops, you have the ability to send a message to people and make sure that everybody knows what's happening on a given day. So I'm going to jump back to the questions right now. So here we go. Let's see. Are we going to do sales through social media? Yes, you can do sales through social media. You have the ability to share on social media, and those sales usually make up an increase of 60%. There's a question about a specific product. I do not believe we have the blueberry pomegranate, but we have online over 30 items to choose from, and you're going to see some really, really cool items on there. So make sure you check out the online system. For other than the products I showed you, there's 20 additional items on the lineup. Can one parent email have more than one Girl Scout? Yes. All you need is one parent email, and you can log in multiple siblings. You can log in, if you have 10 daughters, they all can be logged in using one email address. Do all 12 emails have to be entered at one time to get the branch out patch? No, they do not. You can enter one at the beginning, you can go back and enter 5 more, you can enter 6 more later, and as soon as you enter 12, you'll trigger that you earn the branch out patch. Can orders be placed from outside America? So the answer to that for nut products is no. For magazines, as long as it's an APO address, the answer is yes. But it has to be an APO address which operates like a US address. So APO addresses work for magazines only, not for nut items. Nut items, you can't place anything. You cannot place anything outside of the US. As a troop leader, will I need to go and still pick the rewards like cookie season or not? Here's the cool thing. You don't have to pick the rewards. The rewards will calculate themselves. In fact, parents will be reminded a few times during the campaign if they've earned something with a choice. We do give the troop volunteer the ability to make that choice if the girls don't make it, but we're hoping by asking the girls and parents several times and pointing out that you've earned it, that we will be able to get more people to do it. You may have to still choose 1 or 2, but in your troop dashboard, it will remind you that you need to pick the rewards that the girls didn't, and you'll receive an email letting you know who didn't choose it. What happens when a scout does not have internet access at home? That's why we left in the program the in-person sales. So if you have, we have the catalog for magazines, we have the order forms, and we have the nut order card, so they can participate in this program by doing the entire thing in person. Will this PowerPoint be on the website? Here's the good news. I'm recording this session tonight. Not only will the PowerPoint be there, but you'll also be able to see this session, which is recorded, and that will be available at the council website in addition to the PowerPoint, but we'll also have a recording of this webinar this evening. With cookies, we are only permitted to sell on our own personal page. Is that the same for fall product? So yes, you're only selling on your page. However, you can share the link via social media in this program and drive people to that page.
Mike, what they're talking about is with the online yard sales and stuff, and it's correct. It is a friends and family, just like it is with cookies. You can't post it into a yard sale. You are just notifying your friends and family that you're selling. You are not advertising to an outside audience.
Excellent. Okay, thanks for answering that. Is there an avatar with leg braces below the knee? No, but I'm going to add that to the features. We don't have that now, but I will make sure that we have that for next season. We add new features every single year. When and how do the troop leaders receive envelopes that were mentioned earlier? Christy, you want to handle that one?
At this point, they are either with your service unit product sale manager or at your council office after you have the training, which you are having now. You can contact either them or one of the product sale managers, and we'll be happy to get that for you.
Fantastic. Will a lot of this info be included in our troop packets? Absolutely. In case I missed something in my notes, sure. And remember, again, if you miss something, we'll have the video, we'll have the PowerPoint. There'll be plenty of information. And you have the best product sale team in the world at Historic Georgia. So if you do have an issue, lots of this information is on the website, is available, but your team is really ready to help you with anything you need. But do review the info. Most of it is in the materials. Do troop fall cell managers also earn a patch when they meet a certain goal? I noticed other councils offer it. When is the Care to Share Sun patch on the back of the order form? I'll talk more about that in a minute. When will the product be delivered? Christy, can you cover? Maybe we'll stop and we'll do a few more slides and then we'll come back and do the final questions.
Okay, I think we do cover that in just a moment.
Yeah, so I'm just going to say a quick thank you. I'm going to turn it over to Christy, but I'm still here, and then I'm going to answer the rest of the questions here shortly.
Okay, and there would be the answer to that question on the important dates. This slide is actually in your volunteer guide. Order taking does start on October 1st. We did move the sale back so that we are aligned with the Girl Scout calendar. So this is the first day of the new Girl Scout year. It also helps us to not interfere with the school sales. We need to make sure that all troops and service units verify your information in TNOS by October 5th. That's how we get in touch with you and get you your items. Order taking online ends, so everything ends on October 28th. That's when the last order is put in. Parents and girls need to make their reward choices and everything by that date. Troops verify and enter their orders in M2 by October 30th on midnight. So at midnight on October 30th, you are locked out, so make sure that you have everything entered before that. If by chance something happens and somebody comes to you after that, the service units have until November 1st by midnight. So make sure you contact them or contact your service, your council product sale person, and we can help you with that situation. The deposits of the money, because this is an upfront payment, so they should be paying you before you order it. The deposit should be in the troop bank account by October 31st, because if you don't have the money, then you don't place the order. Like I said, service units are locked out November 1st at midnight, so they have to have everything verified by then. All troop and service unit paperwork is due to council on November 4th by 5 p.m. So your service unit person will be telling you when they need your paperwork so that they can get it to us. Troops, you should see your ACH postings coming out November 10th. The reason we have to take that long is because we don't get the paperwork to verify it till November 4th. So then we have to verify to make sure everything's correct before we start taking it out. But we want to make sure that the money's in there October 31st because you don't place the order unless you have the money. Products will be delivered to the service units November 16th to the 18th. That means that that's when you will pick them up as a troop and then distribute them out to your girls and then out to the customers. And the troop-to-troop patch order form, which is our Care to Share, is our troop-to-troop. That order form is due November 23rd. That is if you are shipping it directly to a soldier or to an installation overseas yourself and not doing the virtual. Okay, council procedures. Make sure that you're collecting payments when the customers order it, so tell the girls that they get the payments up front. Make sure that, especially on the magazine order forms for the paper order forms, that you're checking the orders for accuracy. Make sure that everything is filled out, because if it's not filled out correctly and completely, we can't get them their magazines. And make sure that you're picking up your orders from the service unit, so go ahead and schedule that time. You know that it's going to be one of those 3 days. Have somebody ready to pick that up, and make sure that you are giving receipts to your the troop leaders are giving receipts to the parents, and service units will be giving receipts to the troop leaders, because that's how you make sure that you've got the correct amount. Count it twice and give a receipt for it. Okay. With deliveries, they'll be coming from the warehouses like they have before. Make sure that you don't accept any damaged product. We want to make sure that the customers are getting the most pristine product that they can. We do have extras on the truck, so if something happens and it's damaged, or if you get to your service unit and something has happened and it's damaged, contact the product sales manager at the council and we will make sure that it gets replaced. We don't want to give the customers anything damaged. Again, the deliveries are November 16th through the 18th, just before Thanksgiving. Service unit and troops use and sign delivery tickets, and that's you can print those off in TNOS, count twice and verify. Your print materials, like I said, some of the service unit managers have them. A lot of them have them. Some of them I have left them at the council office. If you can't get in touch with your service unit person, you can always come to council. We do have to have the signed troop product manager agreement before you can get your materials, and you have to go through training, which you're doing now. So everybody should have gotten a copy of the Troop Product Manager Agreement form and your ACH form that were actually due today. But since you're doing training now, if you get them in, you'll get your packets as soon as you turn those in. The financial process. Now, payments are made to the parents, and the parents pays the troop. You put the payment that the girl makes into TNOS, not that you make to us. TNOS is where you'll get your final report that'll tell you how much the council you owe the council or how much the council owes you. You're going to make deposits into your account. We will do ACH. If you are not participating into ACH, you can write a check or a money order to the council, and we'll take that. There will be no delinquent accounts because it is a pay up forward. The only delinquent accounts that will happen is if by chance an ACH problem or a troop check does not come through from the troops. So the only delinquent accounts we will have for fall products will be at the troop level. Okay, so troop proceeds. Troop proceeds are done a little bit different this year, and we have the slide there. It's $1.50 per paper magazine subscription and all girl delivered orders. That's the nut order card and nut promises are $1.70 per magazine subscription online and direct ship nut candy items. So anything that the girls touch with their hands to turn in and it has to come through council is $1.50. Anything that's done directly online and nobody has to touch is $1.70. And then for the opt-out program, the girls have to be cadets, seniors, or ambassadors. Those troops only. It can be a combination of cadets, seniors, and ambassadors, but it cannot be a multi-level troop as in having anything other than cadets, seniors, and ambassadors. If they decide to opt out of the individual girl rewards, they get 10 cents each level. That means that they'll still get the patches, but they won't get the rewards. They'll get a $1.60 per paper magazine subscription and all girl delivered orders, nut and candy and promise, and $1.80 per magazine subscription online and direct ship nut and candy items. The troop bonus is $25 per troop. The per girl average of 25 units total with a minimum of 200 units sold. The troop bonus form is due to council by November 4th. After November 4th, no troop bonuses will be accepted for council approval. And the service unit and service area bonus is $25 per service unit, area, or district. And they have to submit all the service unit, service area, or district paperwork to council by November 4th. No bonuses will be accepted and approved after November 4th. And then customer service, we're here to help you. Mike's here to help you. On the front of your volunteer guide, when you get that, it will have all of the product sales staff members for the council and our contact numbers. If you can't get one, you're welcome to contact any of us. We're happy to help you. And if you have online problems, you can contact the 800 number there or the questions@girlscoutmagazine.com because they will be the ones that will have to help you with that. If it's an online customer problem, then we'll actually give you either this phone number or email to contact them. Mike, do we have any other questions?
Yes, indeed. So let's hit those right now as we continue on. Will there be address booklets this year? So this year we decided not to do the address booklet, and the reason was we found that people were doing that and earning very low proceeds when if you did the online program instead, you could earn up to $18, $20 for participating in the online program. So we've decided to move away from that. It was a lot of work. It wasn't generating a lot of income. And if you focus in the online program, you will earn much more money for your troop and for the council. If you choose to opt out of rewards, does the whole troop have to?
Yes.
Christy, I'll let you answer that one. I believe that is yes.
Yes, it is a troop decision. All opt-out programs are always the whole troop.
And we just went over the monetary reward if you opt out. Can the troop leader see the online orders placed for the girls in her troop? Absolutely. You have an entire reporting system that has all of the details of all of the sales, but you don't have to do anything with them. You don't have to print them out. You don't have to enter them anywhere else. You can log in your dashboard and see all of those orders. Let's see. When you earn the Avatar patch, how long does it take to receive it? So once you earn it for selling 6 magazines and 24 nut items, it will pop up a box and ask for your address. We will then send it to the patch company, and it will tell you approximately how many weeks. We say from the point you enter the address, it's going to take a couple of weeks, and then we'll mail it directly. But the system will tell you, once you've earned it, about how long to expect it. Okay, I answered that one. How do we get our leader login information? Remember, I said earlier we're going to send an email out, so be on the lookout for an email that will come your way about Fall Product Program that will have a little link in it that says how to create a password. You'll create your password and you'll be able to log into your dashboard. Your dashboard will take you to your nut tally system and all the things you need to do in the program, and we will send that out to you. Can we go door to door? Christy, I'll let you answer that one.
Absolutely, you can go to your neighbors. That's what the flyer's for. And I mean, you're not going to canvass the whole neighborhood, but your local neighbors and everything. And they can also make their own business cards or whatever. But if you know the person, it's a friends and family campaign. So if you know your neighbors, then by all means.
Do you know the cost of shipping of product? So on the nut product that we're having shipped directly, the product is based on the weight and where we're shipping it to. So that product is different across the board, and it's based on shipping out of Ohio. So depending on where you're located will be the cost based on the weight and where you are from Ohio. That is the reason why we have the option. If you happen to not want to pay for shipping and buy more items instead, you can coordinate with your niece or your granddaughter for payment and pickup. Let's see, when can we get? You can get the video or PowerPoint. I'm going to send it to council this evening, so we'll get it up as soon as we can. Online parents. Confirm, online parents are locked out October 28th and up to October 30th. We as product managers can make the additions. Yes, absolutely. Once the parents get locked out, you can make all the additions. You can enter an order that hasn't been entered. Remember, a parent doesn't have to place the order, the offline order in the system. A troop volunteer can do that. But for the parents that are already in there, if they want to help out by typing that in and saving the volunteers some time, we've given that as an option. But troop leaders can still do it the old-fashioned way, and they can plug in all the orders themselves. I will talk to Christy, when we get off, I just want to chat with something you. Missy, I will make sure that I talk with Christy about your issue. Troop, where do you get the troop agreement from? Did not know this was due today.
They actually, with your confirmation, it was emailed in a PDF, but it's also going to be online. It was supposed to be online today, but we went through our new website, so we're still making sure that everything's there, and I will make sure that it's up front. And if you don't find it, if you will email me at ccooper@gshd.org, I will make sure you have it.
Do we wait till October 1st to set up the online store? Yes, Go Day is October 1st. The site will be live, and everyone will be able to place their orders then and set up their store. We're not letting anybody in earlier than that. Are you able to send nuts and candy to people in Hawaii? Yes, you can, but the shipping, it will tell you the shipping cost, and the shipping cost is expensive. There was a question about a former program. This is a new vendor, so there's no longer a patch program that goes along with the program. ACH and Troop Manager Agreement to can we bring the ACH and Troop Manager Agreement to Gainesville tomorrow to get our fall product packets? And we have some girls that did financial aid still not showing. Can we do that?
Yes.
Where will the PowerPoint be uploaded? Christy, where will you upload that?
It's going to be on the website under the fall product. It should be a product sale page, and I will be happy to send out a link to everybody once it gets put up on the website.
Another question about starting. Yes, you have to wait till the 1st. We got a couple of thank yous in here. Will the Troop Product Management ACH electronic agreement forms be considered on time if emailed tomorrow?
If you are in the training tonight, yes.
You're in the training tonight, yes. And we got a couple of additional thank yous. And I think with about 8 minutes to spare, we've hit all the questions. Remember again that your team here is the best that I've come across in all the Girl Scout councils across the country. They are here to support you and make sure that you have everything you need in this program. Don't hesitate to ask questions. Don't hesitate to call customer service. We wish you the best of luck with this program, the best of luck with this coming Girl Scout year. Christy, you have anything to add?
I know just that M2, Mike, has been wonderful. I mean, he has gone above and beyond and really given us a lot of stuff here, and I believe everybody's going to really love the new program and the fact that everything works together.
Well, I thank you for saying that. Sorry, I wanted to get to that last slide. I sort of skipped past it, so bear with me. I'm running through the last couple of slides. Remember, finally, when you're dealing with this program, have fun. Remember, chocolate melts, so handle that product with care. Don't leave it in your car. We wish you the best of luck again in this program. We're so happy to be working with you this year, and thank you to all of you. What a great – we had over 90 people attending tonight, and everyone stayed on the entire time. I thank you so much for that. Your dedication overwhelms me, and I really appreciate all that you do. Have a wonderful Girl Scout year, and thank you so much for being here this evening.
Thank you all.